Hello everyone, I'm back to the class again. So in the previous class we have discussed what is written test, right? And in the various departments such as Staff Selection Commission, Supreme Court of India, the many departments in the SSC, that is around 25 to 34 departments as we have discussed in the earlier class. Okay, so the students or who wants to have some idea what is about this course, please visit the previous class and do not forget to subscribe this channel, and also make sure that you share to your friends, your families and relatives to have some idea, and who wants to get into a government examination, who wants to get into government departments. This is the easiest way by writing this exam, that is stenographer grade and C and D. Okay, so in the previous class we have discussed about the written test. Okay, how to qualify the written test and what are the platforms which are providing for the stenographer grade and D. And now I'm going to tell you what next. That is, once if we qualify for grade C and D, that is written test, the second stage we have, that is stage 2, we have, that is skill test. So whichever department you choose, okay, whichever examination, government examination you choose, the first stage is going to be there. That is stage 1 is written test. So once if we qualify the written test, once if we make sure that we are in a category that they provide a cutoff now, once if we are in and around the cutoff, and we will be qualifying in the stage 1, after stage 1 we'll move on with the skill test stage 2. Now what is this skill test in stenography? Okay, so stenography. So what is this skill test? Very simple, but it's not easy. Okay, so skill test is like, they will give you a dictation. So they'll give you a dictation. It depends on the speed. Okay, so the speed we have to choose when we apply for the examination. Okay, so the speed is 80 words per minute and 100 words per minute, 120 words per minute. Okay, so when we apply for the exam, if for example let us take SSC grade C and D, grade C and D. When we choose grade C in your SSC examination, it means that 100 words per minute. Okay, so when we choose grade C, that is 80 words per minute. Okay, so you must be careful. And some students, when they are applying, they have some eligibility by writing 80 words and 100 words. Some students already they will be having a certificate, that is 80 words per minute, 100 words per minute, who are already having the certificate. Then they can apply for both grade C and D, who are having a certificate. Okay, now in the next class I'll tell you what is a certificate, how to apply for the exam, to get the certificate. Okay, without certificate you will not be eligible. Okay, yeah, this is a very important point we have to stress. Some students, they get qualified in the stage 1, that is written test, and after qualifying, some students, they qualify the skill test, but the thing is they are lack of certificate. If you are not having 80 words per minute or 100 words per minute certificate, it's just a waste of your time. So better get into a coaching of written test, simultaneously balance the skill test, which takes for the preparation minimum 6 months to 1 year. Okay, so this is the basic. Okay, some students who have a capability of doing this course, and some students who are working very hard, they can complete this course. The skill test, okay, the skill test stenography course within 3 months also. I'm not telling that it takes minimum 6 months. It depends, it varies on student to student. Okay, So we cannot judge any student that you have to take this course only for 6 months. Depends on individuality and their capability. Okay. So let us see this 80 words per minute, 100 words per minute for stenography grade and C. So the dictation, I'll give you a small example what is this skill test is. Okay. For example, I would like to draw your attention. So basically this is called as the sentence. Okay, the sentence which I wrote here, it took around 10 seconds, right? Now 5 to 10 seconds it took to write in English. But you are going to learn this English, you are converting into a stenography coding language. That is, I'll show you how we are going to write this sentence when we learn the subject after a certain period of time. Okay, so I would like to draw your attention. The shortcut is I would like to draw your attention. That's it. See, it doesn't even take a 0.5 or 0.1. It just took me for fraction of seconds. So this is what I would like to draw your attention. That's it. So this is what the skill test. This is what the skill tests they conduct in the government departments, and you can also raise a question. So what is the use of writing this coding language? Especially in government departments. What is the use? That is to maintain a secrecy. Okay. Why we have to maintain a secrecy? For example, you are working in a DRDO, Defense Research Organization, or DRDO, or any other defense academies, where there are many secret things will be going on. That secret, who will be handling? Only the stenographer. You can also go through these certain departments. You can checklist. In the next video class, I'll just make sure that I'll provide you the websites. You can just go through the website and you can check how the stenographer works and what is the qualification and all. Okay. So this is the coding language. So this coding language dictation will be given in skill test. So for how many minutes they'll give you? They will give you for 10 minutes continuously. So for 10 minutes, they'll give you the dictation in the government exams, that is called as a skill test. So for this 10 minutes, they will continuously read one certain passage. Okay? They'll keep on reading that passage in English passage, where you have to write that English passage into this coding language. Okay? You have to write this into a coding language. This coding language is nothing but a stenography only. Both are same. You can also call as stenography. You can also call as a shorthand. Fine. So this 10 minutes passage, after writing the skill test for 10 minutes in this coding language, they give you around 45 minutes to 1 hour time. 45 minutes to 1 hour time. So after writing in this coding language, they'll allot a system to each student who are applying for this job. After writing into a coding language, you have to transcript into English. So you are writing this coding language, right, in your book. So after writing, they'll give you 45 minutes to 1 hour, and they'll provide a system. You have to transcript. Okay, you have to transcript this into English. Okay, so why we have to transcript? Because if you are writing into this coding language, except a stenographer, the students who are learning this subject, except a stenographer, no one can read this coding language. Okay, so for that reason, they'll conduct this exam, whether are you capable of writing this, whether you are capable of learning this subject, or whether you are capable of handling the secrecy in their departments or not. So that is why they conduct a skill test. So it depends on the speed. So if you are just making, if they are giving for 10 minutes dictation, okay. So for 10 minutes means for 1 minute. For 1 minute, 80 words you are supposed to write. If you are applying for grade D, for 1 minute, you are supposed to write 80 words per minute. Like that, they'll give you a dictation for 10 minutes. And if you're applying for grade C, you're writing per minute. It's per minute 100 words. Okay, some students are also capable of writing per minute 120 words. And some students are also able to write per minute 150 words. Okay, so recently I have qualified for these 120 words per minute. So I will discuss in the next class how to get a certificate first for 80 words, 100 words and 120 words to write this examination to qualify this skill test. Okay, so my sincere request everyone, you all are very working hard, I know, just by preparing for the stage 1, that is written test. So please have some idea what is skill test also for the second stage. So if you're having some idea, then start preparing for this exam, the skill test, because written test is very common for all the departments and you can also crack this exam very easily if you balance the written test and if you balance the skill test at a time. So you can balance these two, written test preparation at the same time skill test preparation within 6 months. More than enough if you balance these two. Okay. So some students, what do they, they prepare for stage 1 for 6 months and they prepare stage 2 skill test for 6 months. So it takes 1 year. So instead of spending 1 year, try to start learning this written examination at the same time skill test, and then after 6 months you can apply for your SSC grade C and D. And you can happily get a job within 6 months, that is a government job, right? So, I'll end up the class till here. If you're having any doubts regarding what is skill test more, if you want to get more information, you can find my links in the description. You can please message to me personally and I'll give you more information. I'll give a coaching at the same time personally to the students who are interested. So at last, I'm just ending up the class. So for more updates, I'll make sure that I'll upload more videos on these topics. So kindly do not forget to subscribe, share and like, and also bell icon. Okay, thank you so much. See you in the next class. Have a great day everyone.